Hold on, Chief.
Well.
Chairman.
Fremont.
Fremont.
All right.
Hold on.
All right. Y'all bear with us.
Welcome to Blog Talk Radio. Please hold, you will be able to...
Bring right in, comrade. Bring right in. Now, bring me on in. Bring me on in. Bring me on in. Comrades, you can see me. I'm live direct. Come on in. I'm gonna turn this down. You want to kick it off? She shall see me soon. We're going to go right in, y'all. We know quality time outweigh quantity time. What you did, we coming in a little late, so we want to make sure we get much as we can out here to the people, y'all. So soon, okay, so those who on intellectualradio.com live, we on Facebook, also we on Instagram, we are tuned in, live, and we will soon be on Blog Talk. We're on there now, but they just ain't seen me on there yet, but they're going to bring us in. With that being said, heads up, eyes open, and fists clenched, y'all. Welcome to another edition of Freedom on Radio here, live and direct in the spirit of resistance, y'all. In the spirit of making history, taking history, y'all. With yours truly, Chad Fred Hampton Jr. We coming to you from intellectualradio.com. Our call-in number will be 929-477-3785. Okay, we just got locked in. That's what it is, y'all. Heads up, eyes open, and fists clenched. I know few live and direct. That's what it is. Right on, comrade. Let me kick it up because I usually talk a little fast if y'all didn't notice, but I'm gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? So those who are consistent listeners, they can keep up with me. Make sure my volume is up. Okay, make sure my volume is all the way up. Although quality time always quantity time, we're coming in a little late. We're gonna get much information as we can. For the Black Panther Party said information is raw material for new ideas. Put out some information and also get some information, y'all. I know a few people supposed to be calling in. I wasn't able to get this number to this a couple of cases working on. They're gonna call in soon, but let's get straight. Let's get with this here. So then Jerry Cruz in the building, my sister right on Fremont. Shout out, seeing that picture of y'all at the school and the placement of the photograph of Chairman Fred. I like that because the children have to look up. They had to look up. They see the image of Chairman Fred. That was phenomenal, y'all. Real talk. We are on June, technically just June 19th. Is it June 19th, June 18th? Okay. Well, historical day of Juneteenth. You know what Juneteenth is, and a number of different events that's happening everywhere throughout, so I had to stop at a few events. Let me say this. Then I'm gonna give a little backdrop, how we've been moving and grooving, been non-stop back to back. I think it's important. A lot of times, we recognize we can't afford the luxury to celebrate for celebrate's sake. You dig? So make sure everything that recognize significance that has certain at what cost certain concessions come down. In other words, like I don't care if it's Dr. King's holiday, I don't care whatever situation. In this sense, any concessions, you best believe It's an agenda they have, and also they just don't give up. They just don't ease them, allow no concessions. So we want to say with Frantz Fanon, Algerian theoretician, phenomenal. In fact, the author of Richard Earth, Black Skin, White Mask, and so many other different powerful pieces. In fact, it was mandatory reading of the Black Panther Party. One of his quotes was that we must be able to accept their concessions without compromising our principles. So, just touch briefly on, Juneteenth. This is which was acknowledged in 2 years, approximately 2 years after the Emancipation Proclamation. Say we already got late to some of my counterparts, our people down in Texas, and he actually said a Confederate general has say about that the era of chattel slavery was over. And and the word didn't get down to parts of Texas till late. And Juneteenth was a big thing in the South for quite some while. And in fact, I mean, when I first heard about it, I think I was in Oakland, and you're talking about, I wasn't even hip to it. This is like in 1989, 88, 89, 1990. You know what I'm saying? Montana building free them all. My brother, free them all. Yes, indeed, free them all. And it's been picked up some speed recently, you know what I'm saying? And there's pros and cons with that, because a lot of times you hear certain discussions how it happen. People say, oh, this is great progress. But you be real careful, because you know what I'm saying, that's what you try to start off the premise with a political basis. Because the more acknowledging of something, whether it be the images of Dr. King or anyone, you know what I'm saying, it's the nature. It's the nature of imperialism. To do as Malcolm X said when he gave knowledge about the March on Washington, which was initially premise with the masses of people, some basic demands. So we finna shut it down. We fed up, and the ruling classes, the John F. Kennedys and likes, and say, so, well, hold on, stop that. They call it. It's something that tells the class question, the petty bourgeoisie, but you want to go deeper than that. A lot of times, so I don't want to seem like nefarious or bad intent, but this what it is in any plantation. Whether it be the music industry, chattel slavery, whatever, the penitentiaries, they have the middlemen, the spokespersons. That's very rarely where the ruling class will come directly speak to you. You know what I'm saying? They have it's more effective. And they called for a meeting and said, well, let's stop this March on Washington, you know what I'm saying? Then the ruling class position was, can't stop it, let's co-opt it. Let's water it down, make it something to be. And so some of the best guard or protection, the best garlic, with some of these dynamic, the different attacks that come with it, you know what I'm saying? Again, it's a basic a political analysis, why we here, how does this impact the people, how does it benefit the greater good, not just because a lot of times the ruling class can show you something as individuals. Say, look, this don't you feel better if you get this? Or if you was allowed this, if you was able to get this, and you weigh it out, so yeah, my family in a better position, but our position, the people, is the people, how does it benefit the people overall, and not just right there in the reactionary sense, not just that day, kind of like in that biblical sense. So Jesus said, you feed a man. Let me paraphrase it: feed a man or woman a fish for a day. They can eat for that. They can eat for that day, but how to teach them how to fish. So you want to look for something that's long range dynamics. I want to put Juneteenth in context also, that is one on the acknowledge just some of the symptoms I've been feeling just from the people, just to openly acknowledge who we are as Black people, you know what I'm saying? And that's something that's we're told don't say, you know what I'm saying? We have to use these coded words, minority, people of color, something. And it's not a dynamic to say Black people, you know what I'm saying? This is, and we come from a history. We can, so we can deal with different other, nationalities, different people, but just saying it's not necessarily at the expense of them, or not only people, but other elements. You know what I'm saying? Like whether we're talking about in relationships with animals, you know what I'm saying? Like Sheikh Anta Diop, you hear me quote him, a number of times. Sheikh Anta Diop talks about how we come from a matriarchal society, and he gives such examples like we can hop on the elephant and go where we going without necessarily dominating the elephant. You know, so European society, on the other hand, it has to conquer. You know, what I'm saying, to be a heterosexual, it has to conquer the homosexual. To be black, has to conquer. It has to be white. It has to conquer black people. Anything that comes into contact, you look at, like you see them different hunters in their houses. You know, what I'm saying, the antelopes and the heads. You're like, well. Now, y'all must have been hungry, to kill all them elephants, all them animals. We weren't hungry. Like, well, all these skins and bear skins, you must have been cold, to kill all these bears. To conquer it. They conquer it. That's the mindset, the politics of imperialism. You know what I'm saying? You be like, well, you have enough land here. You know what I'm saying? Why would you have to conquer someone else's land? That's, again, nature of imperialism. So I want to point that out. So I want to put some contradictions. Like Cinco de Mayo, which like look at the birth of certain dynamics. This is which is acknowledgement when the Mexicano people had fought the French and held them up for a while. And they subsequently later on were defeated, but they had fought them up for a while. But it's the birth, the inception of it has some sort of like sting to it, a bite to it, a fight to it, and that you know what I'm saying, in the flags you see blazing with the cars and community are the Mexicano flags. You know what I'm saying? So the distinguishing those they may be colonized in America. Okay, that significant dynamic of the Mexicano flag. The Puerto Rican Independence Day, see the Puerto Rican Day Parade. They have the Puerto Rican flag. The Puerto Rican flag. A lot of this, in so many cases, we, our community is subjugated, the black community, to say, I want to join in, you know what I'm saying? And you say, wait a minute, are you coming, what are you coming with? You know what I'm saying? So before you talking about, it's automatically Americanness, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to, say, like, before you go to a big block club party, say, hold on, what's your address? Where did you stay? What's your home? Well, I just want to, I want to come to the block party. I want to be with I want to join up. Who are you as a community, as a people? You know what I'm saying? What's your address? You know what I'm saying? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I don't want to go into this, this dynamic about that. That alone, it's some sort of, because I'm not from the school of thought just knowing who we are. I'm talking about theoretically and practically, and it still is a pride. You know what I'm saying? A backbone. You know what? This term I like to use: a home base. A home base. You know, so something that's stationary, something that everyone has, even your adversaries have to recognize. No, that's them. That's home base. Whether you're the umpire, whether you're the opposing team, whatever the case may be, you might say, well, man, the runners at first, he's at second, but the home base, no one can debate. That's you cross that home base. That's the defining line that impacts the team. Like you say, such as he hit a single, he hit a double. That's nice. No, he hit a home run. The base is the base. So we'll talk about that. We go to y'all. Feel free to add in your thoughts, and also definitely want to extend birthday salutes again. Fallen comrade Panther Cub, Tupac Amaru Shakur, along with comrade Daphne. Both birthdays June 16, 1971. Same day, same year, and also which happened to falls on Father's Day this year. And we make that trek. What I'm saying, the Rishi, so that she listening. She said, "Oh, you trying to get the word to me." Let me go on the record and saying, this is annually. And I want to get to the date that certain dates don't need calendars. You know what I'm saying? That we have that home base. When the team goes out of town, they play as visitors home. They know home base is going to be stationed there. I want people to know. We want to build to the point that Father's Day, we will be in Haynesville, Louisiana. With Chairman Fred, Chairman Fred's grave. The law enforcement, I'm talking about the Haynesville, law enforcement, they go shoot up his tombstone annually. You know what I'm saying? That's a marker for them. You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure we want to start getting to the point that we can up the ante. Certain things are stains in the brains and marks in the heart. You dig? And with that being said, also I want to get this in too. I really want to up the ante. This August 30th, y'all, we want to up the ante. That I look for the day that we can say, look forward to August. See you on Chairman Fred Street Party. And so he said, well, get the information. I look for a day we can say hashtag fuck a flyer. Hashtag fuck a flyer. I look for the day that like how birds know it's time to head south. That you know what I'm saying, that they know, it ain't no conversation. It's something that's great. It's something that can be passed down to generations. I look forward to the day, you know what I'm saying, that structure is ingrained in us, you know what I'm saying? And people know automatically, you know, they start a certain feeling they get around Easter and they you know, July 4th, whatever they feel. Or they make jokes about it during tax season. You say, oh man, here come dude, tax, you know what I'm saying? They make memes about it, you know what I'm saying? And they know it. Or now these non-for-profits, they automatically know, you know what I'm saying, when they start doing the events, when the fiscal season ends and the fiscal starts. I mean, it's like it's ingrained in them. I look forward to the day that we have the community calendars that we know automatically about the August 30th, y'all. We had a phenomenal clench fist salute to everyone. That, man, I'm telling you, it was a lot of people's first time making it down there to Chairman Fred's grave. And man, big rise in the family, you know, to come through. We had put the cover over the casing. It was rusted, so we debated how to deal with that. But I mean, we got the black spray paint over there. I'm talking about, man. I mean, people just picked up, just got in what they fit in. You know what I'm saying? It was, I mean, everything. I mean, transportation. You know what I'm saying? Big move, Broken Wings and others with the transportation. And I'm still, I'm getting up there, my little back. You know what I'm saying? This still kind of tight, messed up from that long ride. But I wouldn't turn it in for nothing. I wouldn't turn it in for nothing. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, don't never think that you say, well, I wasn't that your physical presence not being there. You know what I'm saying? Man, some way let's see, a war. Can I tell you? Say, well, who was in the war? Who's in the soldiers fight? And that's even kind of hard to minimize to that. To say, well, who fought? It's just that because war, you know what I'm saying, there's also other outside forces and other elements that play a role with that. But revolution was a more extraordinary example of that, of what it, you know, you cannot, you know, just say, well, who's involved in the revolution? I'm talking about the climate, the atmosphere, the songs, the movement. I'm talking about so I'm sad to say, on these events, y'all can't make it directly. Say, how can you get involved with the food brigade to get the food packed up and, you know, stops, layovers. This is something like the layovers when we travel, you know, and you never know who you impact on the layovers. Like James Amos, who played James Evans, who portrayed James Evans in Good Times. As a child, his parents' home was a layover for the Garveyites. As a child. And you can't see the impact on him. You need more than some reading glass. Yo, man, you can't see the. I mean, and you need to learn about how. Like, and a lot of people I don't want to hear about that stuff about Hollywood, the music industry. I recommend you do. I recommend you do. What do you mean, Cham? You know, I don't want to know about all this. You would give more of appreciation for forces who just. I looked at a piece this morning, a clip with Denzel Washington and his wife. He called on FaceTime. And I said, wow, I look at his children. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, a black man, see, when you start in the contested conditions, you say, man, just to be this alone, a wife, a relationship, children, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you see what they do to white people. You hear about the casting couch and these are, this is the norm. And I said something out to the mother Comer. I said, yeah. Denzel Washington told me as a child, even, you know, going to Chicago, you know, every summer. He said, I can't remember the name of this group. He said they used to be around here back in the city, said the Blackstone Rangers. He said, and the guy come on and said, no, they still here. He said, what? He said, no, the brother said, that's what he is. He said, no, that's him. This is him today. The experiences, and we try to struggle. Like, you know, I've been asked a number of occasions about youth troops. Oh, one of Avant, when our youth troops' birthday is today, and I want to acknowledge that, but I miss at the Hampton House. I miss those days. You know what I'm saying? When, I mean, the the communalism and all, you know what I'm saying, the politics of it, all with the youth true. I look forward to it again. It impacts you. You look at, I know I'm all over the place. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back to that home base. Bear with me. So don't put your baseball bat up. Take it to the home base. Look at those pictures of Park and Gaddafi, Darfur, the son of fallen comrade, former political prisoner. I'm gonna say mentor to his whichever you know him as young. The impact of him and on so many others. His son died. Jesus did a piece the other day, you know. Son of Sekou and also Yasmin. This brother, this is the one that was right in the car behind Park. Park was assassinated, and ironically, a year to that date, he was took out. But you see them pictures, you like, damn, this dude, like he familiar, like you know, you look in the impact and the consistency of them growing up, and see, we don't get to have that in our community. You know what I'm saying? But it take a while to get that because it keep us in such transition. You know, so that's why that's the one of the, I mean, the stabilizing the family, all that, you know, and as he was a soldier with him. But that's really what like that dynamic. I like the time our birthday celebrations and growing up, you know what I'm saying, experiences, all that. I really, you know, it impacts you. You know what I'm saying? Impacts your life. We landed the wreck on Freedom Radio, y'all. We still have not landed. We still talking about that phenomenal. And of those who we still, you know what I'm saying, we say those who want to support, donate for the trip, you know what I'm saying, we not last minute, but they can go to Cash App, $ Save the Hampton House. Still donate, you know what I'm saying, still other stuff, we'll take care of some other moves, but it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, hook, crook, we done it, you know, and I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you to go down, man, touchdown there. I mean, forces pulling in from New Orleans, man, Baton Rouge. I'm holding my tongue to start mentioning people. I know I'm gonna forget to mention some people, but it was phenomenal. You know, it's phenomenal. And they talking about next year already. We talking about coming in big. So again, Father's Day. We're gonna keep it. What do we? Mother's Day. We did an event with mothers of murdered sons. We did with them, like once other things. So we working on getting this community calendar up there since we can. People say, well, man, we got this stuff laid out. We look forward to that. But also we got to move on a political pivot. Y'all feel free to call in and come in with us. A phenomenal event. You know what I'm saying? Again, just and after we left, we weren't planning on going to New Orleans. I knew I won't say new forces. This young sister had she came through on a tour as a youngster, and he stopped at the Hampton House. You know, no, excuse me, no. Before we had the Hampton House, I tell you, look at the timeline of people. You be like, wow, you tripping, like, damn, you know, stuff is more, you know, and people just to put stuff in context of time. That's, you know, man, and fast time things you going, and I just, she was tripping. She touched back down with us, and she been, man, jumping down on it, man, full force. And Sakari, then we take up, we go back to New Orleans, we on the way to New Orleans, leave from Haynesville, 645 tells us, I said, man, we coming through, man, we just left the car, American coordinator Chewy, some other, you know, some support forces come down there. They said, well, Chan, we better go to a meeting. This is a monthly men's meeting they have, and everybody head over there. And you know, and they stopped at us. We got a van load. Man, they got the food and everything. That was an added thing to it. Though. We came in, man. The brothers, Hebrew Israelites, brothers 645 others. It's always good to exchange and touch down with different. You know, so that's how it's supposed to be. You know, in our community. You know what I'm saying? You know, like what's the updates? Because for number of reasons, because you get to get updated with similarities y'all going through, vice versa, with contradictions, and how we, you know, how we have points of unity. You know, so it was phenomenal. It was phenomenal. I'm gonna grab me some water. I get a little thirsty, but do we get any callers in queue? Just come right.
Fremont, brother
Sure,
Chairman,
sir.
callers and queue. Callers like to come into queue, please press 1.
That's 929 Fremont. That's 929-477-37. Slow down, champ. 929-477-3785 and press 1. Get in. I'm telling you, I'm still riding on cloud million. You know, it's just that back to back, that you come in, sit down, stick and move, and it's just, man, and so many examples. It's like we have to speak in cold words who we are. And I'm telling you, August 30th, I want to get this up. I want to come in with a bang. I'm telling you, know what I'm saying? I look forward to black and light blue flags. You know what I'm saying? Hanging, you know what I'm saying? And that official, I seen the people in the community talking about Juneteenth, that's good. But man, we got up the ante that, you know what I'm saying? Like, see the atmosphere, like, man, see, we come from a deficit. Yeah, we come from black community, we come from a deficit. We come from something that, you don't, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, don't, you whisper, you know what I'm saying, so on and so forth. So I'm talking about, like, man, I don't know. I think August 34th on a Friday. I want to push for no school. Yeah. And people say we should be going to school. I'm talking like that dynamic of a holiday. You know what I'm saying? You're really like official, and there's not no secretive. You know what I'm saying? Be upfront. You had to turn unapologetically black. You know what I'm saying? And that, see, the black community, ironically, it doesn't come at the expense. You know what I'm saying? Other people. You can look at the breakfast program, the survival programs, the Black Panther Party. You say, man, I seen white children there, yeah. The history, I say, this is where we come from. But that dynamic of who we are, it impacts you. It's like an aura, like how they say, scientifically speaking, with men release pheromones, like a scent. You know what I'm saying? Pheromones. It's a certain scent of self-determination. I'm telling you, I came across a brother earlier today, and we was moving. Stopped by the Senate. We grabbed take some food. One sister needs some help. One sister needs some help get us her groceries or something like that. To the car. And so, brother, and this is no slight, the brother, he's part of, you want like the non-for-profit organizations, and he's like, man, he's like, he ain't gonna plan to do no work. I said, man, you brother, you on the Cubs. It's work 24/7 with us. It's you know what I'm saying, and it's a way of life, and you know what I'm saying, and I believe that whole dynamic of service, it produces a different sort of individual. You know what I'm saying, and produces a different sort of individual. I got a text. You don't. Let me say this. If you say I don't want to call in because I don't know if that's in line with the subject matter you're talking about. Oh, we got it. We got it. We got everything political. You might say, well, what does the high intense water bills got to do in Dalton? Harvey. How does that relate to what's going on in the Cook County Jail? So in this case, we got it. We got it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? Again, everything's political. So feel free to call in a Cub in. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have a fear that you're gonna be like you just changing the subject. You know what I'm saying? We can walk in true calm at the same time. We can multitask, and you also find out the political significance. Excuse me, in all these different dynamics. So feel free. Yeah, feel free to call in and get 929. I'm gonna grab this water real quick. 929-477-370. Excuse me, y'all forgive me. 3785. I'm telling you, man, that you know one thing though, we ran through New Orleans, we ain't getting no food. And we don't, excuse me, the brothers fed us. They fed us. We get the food. But you know what I'm talking about. See, certain places you'll see, like, man, that's like you say, hold on. Certain places, even the turn the word, like, no, we ate, but we ain't get no food. Yeah. It's like you know what I'm saying? You fight with Mike Tyson. You say, man, you ain't had no fight. No, he ain't never had no fight. No, he had a fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a different connotation with that though. We gonna get back down there, y'all. You best believe that. 929-477-3785. Press 1. And I want to talk about something else I want to talk about too. I want this might be a different subject. But let me know if I can come grab this water real quick. Oh. I'm gonna add this into the thing. Discovery. Yeah, back still can't mess up from that ride though. But again, no regrets. No regrets. Yeah. I was having a conversation. This is Conrad. Let me do Fremont, Conrad.
Fremont, and we have callers. Thank you. But we have first, Mama Kandi is on the line. Fremont.
Fremont, welcome to Fremont Radio.
How you doing, son?
I'm well in this end. The sentiments are reciprocal. Good to hear your voice as well. Let me put this, make sure turn my volume up a little bit. 1 second. Okay, there you go.
This is Elder Mama Kandi,
Yes, indeed.
and I wanted to share my thoughts on this forest that the system is doing yet again, another one.
Mm-hmm.
The legalization of Juneteenth,
Mm-hmm.
making it into a law and a legal holiday for celebration. So here's my comment on that.
Mm-hmm.
Juneteenth, be patient with me. I'm 72 years old. I am blind. Juneteenth was originally called Jubilee, and it originally scanned from June to August 1st. August 1st was when the last enslaved Africans heard that we were free. The Declaration by Lincoln was simply that, a declaration. It was implemented by General Sherman, who did a mandate that would give African people a maximum amount of 40 acres with a mule per black family. After Sherman did that, this white guy named Johnson, he comes behind him and he rescinds the order.
I'm kind of you can't give me a look. Give us a look. When you mention these different individuals, can you just say what perspective or what parts of, or like what, or like for example, Sherman, was it Confederate Army, Union, or what? Could you just so?
I'm trying to make a point. I'm blind. I can't take any notes.
I got
So
you.
I'm trying to stay.
I got you.
With my thought.
I got you.
Allow me.
Yeah, I will do it. Please.
And once I'm done, I'll try to do what you asked.
Thank you.
Me to do.
Okay, no. Go ahead. Take your time. You good? Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so the rescinded order is where we are today. It's never been unrescinded. So here we are today. Peaceful holiday. Let's celebrate. And I need food. We don't even own nothing.
Thank you so much. Love and respect.